Alright. Hello. Sure. Hello. Hi, everybody. My name is Sharif. You might know me as Sharper in the Twitch chat. I was just typing earlier. This is Mario Tennis, but it's probably not the Mario Tennis you know. Unless you do know it, in which case it's the Mario Tennis you do know. This is Mario Tennis on the Game Boy Color. It doesn't really have a lot of Mario in it. It does have a lot of tennis. So y'all gonna be watching some. Y'all gonna be watching some tennis for sure. Not particularly good at this game. This is the very first game I ever speedran ever. My very first speedrun ever. And back in 2014. And I haven't really run it since. So we're just kind of. I told myself, oh, I got enough time to de-rust. Nope. We're just gonna go in. We're just doing it. So there's two characters you can play as. You can play as Alex or as Nina. I play as Nina. I mean, speedruns play as Nina because she starts with slightly different stats. And I play as left-handed Nina because I'm left-handed, and I always play it as left-handed Nina whenever I play the game. We have to choose our doubles partner. We can pick Harry or Kate. It don't matter because they never appear ever again, so we'll pick Kate. And then time starts when I hit yes here. So we're gonna start 3, 2, 1, go, and then immediately reset. Oh, I think I messed that up actually. Maybe hold on. Maybe we reset. Hold on. Yeah, okay. We'll do that again. Pretend I did this whole speech the first time. Okay, now we start. 3, 2, 1, go. Then we reset. Like any good speedrun, the very first thing you do is you reset. What that does is it skips like a 6-minute opening cutscene or something. Mario Tennis, let's rock and roll. So yeah, what resetting there did is it skipped like a 6-minute cutscene to open the game. You run into like the Academy's principal, and then you meet your mentor and your doubles partner, and they take you all around town and all kinds of fun stuff. Basically, the story of this game is you're like a tennis prodigy. You're a tennis prodigy attending an academy for tennis, and basically, oh my goodness, we've made a mistake. Okay, that's fine. So what I'm doing here is I am trying to. It's an RPG. So what you do is we're just grinding levels to start the game. So we're just playing the fastest, like, bang for your buck exercise practice, which is the wall exercise. So all we're doing here is we're gonna have to hit the wall 50 times, and you have to deal with these panels. And that's it. That's literally the whole thing. What this is gonna do is gonna give you gobs and gobs of experience that you can put into one of four different areas. You can put it in power, speed, stamina. No, power, speed, control, and spin. The speedrun abuses power and control. Basically, if you can hit the ball harder than anyone else, then you win the game a lot. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play this exercise 3 times. Hopefully, it won't take that long. So that's the first one cleared. So we're gonna do that 2 more times. So you're gonna see that we're gonna go from like level 1 to level. So we're level 8 now. So. So yeah. So now we're significantly stronger and can control the ball a lot better. So now if I were to go to do what you're supposed to do in the speedrun now. You'd be a lot better than anybody. So the way that game goes, once we actually finish our grinding here, we're gonna just try to do the we're gonna try to do just the main storyline. So there's a bunch of content in this game that you're just not gonna get to see. There's a bunch of tutorials and on like tennis concepts and different ways to play the game. But basically, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna play the main storyline. So we're the way it works is right now we're unranked inside of the academy. And then there's 3 classes. There's junior class, which is where everyone starts unranked. There's senior class, once you make your way through the junior ranks, and then once you make your way through the senior ranks, you're a varsity member. And once you're a varsity member, if you're the top 4 varsity members, then you make the traveling team, and the traveling team gets to go to the Island Open, which is where that's the game ends when you win the Island Open. So that's what we're trying to do in a couple hours here. And Mario will actually make an appearance in this game eventually. This game, I speedran this game so long ago that I don't, my notes are handwritten. Mostly I just put my notes on the computer now. So this is the 3rd wall exercise. This is the end of it, hopefully. Hopefully it won't take me very long to do this. This is by far the hardest one. As long as we try to... I think you guys have probably figured out the strats here, but just keep the ball in the middle. That's really it. In terms of, like, different shots, basically you have A and B on a Game Boy, you know? So if you hit A to charge your shot and then A again when the ball comes, you put on topspin. If you end with B, then you're gonna put slice on the topspin. If you do B and then B, you're gonna put slice on the ball. Okay, we actually recovered pretty nicely there. Oh darn, that sucks. All right, well, we'll just do it again. We'll try that again. If you hit A and then B, it's a if you hit A and then B, it's a lob, and if you hit B and then A, it's a drop shot. We'll just do that again. This is the problem with doing this in a marathon, is that this part is the hardest part of the game. This is the hardest part of the game until the very end, by far. So yeah, if we just I kind of let it get out of control there for a second on that first attempt where I got to 37, and unfortunately, like that. You need to keep that straight, or else I don't have any speed. That's part of the... Oh, hey, Toad. Thanks for the raid. We're playing Mario Tennis. Part of the thing is that we don't put any stats into speed until we're fully maxed out on both power and control. So we are very slow. We're a giant howitzer, basically. We no move, but we hit ball very, very hard. So if I hit the ball at an angle, the ball's gonna ricochet off the wall at a bad angle, and then we can't catch up to it. So the goal is just to avoid these panels whenever possible, or sometimes you do that. We're just gonna keep doing this. There is a chance I go overestimate on not just this game, but the game after. But the good news is that it's just me, so I am not gonna inconvenience anyone but myself by going overestimate. So hopefully that won't happen, but if it does happen, so be it. I think we'll be okay. Oh no, that's bad. That's also bad. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good. For baseball fans, we're kind of like Mark McGuire post-steroids. I can't really move, but boy, can I hit a ball really hard. You know what I'm saying? 7, 8, 5, 10. Alright, we did it. We can actually play video game. Yeah, glass tennis cannon, precisely. I'm basically Adam Dunn. Correct. Alright. Alright, so we have finished all of our grinding, and now we're gonna go beat the snot out of some junior tennis players now. Oops, I've done the wrong thing here. That's fine. We're supposed to go here. So we're gonna go here. So if everything goes well, I will not lose a point until... I probably won't lose a point until, like, maybe the varsity match. Yeah, so basically, the way it works is there are 4 ranked players in junior and senior. You have to beat all 4 of them. So you have to beat the 4 ranked junior member teams to make senior team, and then you have to beat the 4 members of the senior team to get to varsity. So I'm just literally, for the first couple of people, they're just not gonna be able to touch my serve, and they're not gonna be able to return my serve return. So we're just gonna, it's just entirely free. Oh. There's 2 camera modes. I like to be on the bottom of the screen. Either way, it doesn't actually matter which one you pick here. The only time loss is the only time loss is just the menuing there. I find it much harder to play on top. That's all. And that's what you're supposed to do there. You're just supposed to shoot it back at him. What does this game have to do with Mario? It has nothing to do with Mario, but it is called Mario Tennis. So Mario does show up in this game eventually. But the game is called Mario Tennis, so that's why it was taken. But yeah, there's not going to be a ton of Mario until... if you really are just super into Mario and nothing else, wait like a couple of hours and then come back. I messed that up. No, actually, it's fine. So yeah, so the goal, the speedrun is basically... I did the wrong thing here, so we're just gonna do this. Is to basically minimize the number of strokes each point takes and never lose a point. So ideally, you just want everything to be a service ace and then a return ace and a service ace, like 4 service aces and then 4 return aces. It's not always gonna work out that way, but that's okay. Yeah, the first couple of opponents literally can't touch your serve no matter what you do. But there's actually a whole bunch of... There's a bunch of... Yeah, so this is very similar to the Mario Golf Game Boy Color game. There's a bunch actually... there's some pretty deep tech in terms of like serving and hitting the ball. There's a bunch of different things like spins and you can put a bunch of different spin and like power on the ball, and it makes it hard. Okay. So that was the first set, so we gotta do that again. Yeah, so yeah, Camelot made a bunch of these games where it's like an RPG, and Mario is tangentially related to the game, basically. It's almost no Mario at all. I should probably do something else there, I'm pretty sure. That's left, okay. Also, enjoy the smooth jams. You basically get one song per like different court type. Mario Golf, all of them is great. I love Mario Golf also, but this was my favorite. This was one of my favorite games growing up. That's why I learned to speedrun it, because I was actually pretty good at the game already. And when I first started speedrunning this, there was a couple of other runs on the board. So I just, you do what you do. You look at the runs, you ask questions. But yeah, this game's actually really fun. And there's actually, like, there's a ton of content in this game. It's not just playing tennis. I mean, it is mostly playing tennis. But there's different types of tennis you can play. And you can get, there's like items and stuff to make you better too. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. So you can see that red, that like orange tail that you're seeing is I'm just hitting the ball with top spin. That's literally it. All right, so we're almost done with our first match of many. This guy's the same. All right, so that was game one. We're never gonna put any points into our doubles partner because this is the singles category. So we're never gonna see our doubles partner. Our partner is a member of the senior team. So we can go see her when we're a senior later. We're not going to, but we could theoretically. All right, and these guys get more and more like there's actually a lot of fun. There's a lot of fun dialogue in this game. So different players are like have different personalities. So some of them are like really cocky. They think they're better than you, and then some of them are like really like, oh, I hope you win, but I gotta try my hardest or whatever. But this guy is like, yeah, I admit you're good, but you gotta learn that it's not that easy to climb the ranks. I guess it's my job to teach you that. But actually, I'm just gonna whip you. That's what I've been wanting to do this whole time, is that cross court slice. We already actually lost a bunch of time because I think it took me what three or four tries to get the wall exercise right. The third wall. Oh no! Oh no! I love Golf Story on Switch. I love Golf Story on Switch. I've definitely played that game. It's actually what reminded me of it. But yeah, if you like Golf Story, then Mario Golf Game Boy Color is almost the exact same thing. It's just golf. It's a golf RPG basically. Yeah, and then the opponent's faulting, you have no control over that, so that's just like free time lost just for you. It's a treat. Everyone, there's a possibility that if I don't serve correctly and I don't get an ace when I'm anticipating an ace, I'm usually just mashing A to get to the next point. Golf Story is super fun. It's on Switch. But yeah, if there's what happens is I'm mashing A to get through the point, like that point total, and to get to the next point. But if they actually return it, I'm gonna accidentally load up a topspin, and I have to like cancel the load up, which is select on a Game Boy Color, but I'm playing this on a GameCube controller because I'm playing this on GBI, and so I have to hit Y, just like very randomly, very irritating. So yeah, so you're gonna see. Oh, see, there's another one that happened again. So you're gonna see that I'm gonna have to get like more and more delicate with my serve as the players get better. I'm gonna have to serve better serves to get aces, basically. But right now I can just smash anything, and 99 times out of 100 they won't return it. He's returned 2 of them, I guess. This guy. They also all have names, but they're not referenced anywhere. But the first lady I played was named Pam. This guy's name is Kurt. If you want that kind of lore, I can provide that as well. Oh gosh. So this side is getting more difficult to get the ace here. Well, actually, nope. Not good. Maybe I'll try power there. Just shoot it by him. Also, there's gonna be a lot of me anticipating where the the serve is gonna go. So I'll cheat to a direction based on what they do at the beginning. I'll cheat in a direction with hopes of returning the serve. This is gonna be more important later on in the game when the game actually gets difficult. The game is not very difficult right now. I'm extremely over-leveled. So you're just sort of mowing through everybody. Let's see what happens if I do a power shot here. Yep, that will work. Right. So yeah, the power shot, if you load up with A or B and then you hit both A and B together, then you get this pink trail and you hit the ball much harder but straight. And that is the answer, apparently. Oh, jeez. Yeah. I drop shotted a drop shot into the net. There, so that can happen. So that's the first point I've lost, and it was kind of unlucky. Match point. So yeah, these early games go pretty fast. They will get slower. These are all 2-set matches. The 3-set matches start when you go to the tournament, which is in a while. Powering up my howitzer. Nice work, Nina. Oh yeah, you can name her anything. I could have named her RGL or whatever. Should have done that. Could have named her Mario, actually. Then there would be tons of Mario. I think this person's a huge jerk. So Nina, you finally come to challenge me. Fine then, Nina, it's time to show you what you've got. Oh no, this person's not a jerk at all. Because some of these people are actually jerks. It's really funny. And yeah, once again, we're here. Some more service aces. That's my fault. I cheated a little too much. There we go. Yeah, and a smash ace just means I smash the ball. So you can see now I have to be a lot more fine with my serve to actually get it past this person. She's a lot better. And that so what do you call it? The reboot. So yeah, I'm gonna reset this. I'm gonna reset the game a bunch to avoid long cutscenes, because these cutscenes are so long that often it's faster to just reset the entire game and go back to the title screen and like pick your game rather than sit through the cutscene. Because you end up back in your dorm room, and then you can just go anywhere. That was me guessing wrong, but I recovered and everything's fine. Water over, that's not gonna work. We're fine. Everything's good. Oh man, I didn't do that right. So the reason I use slice when I'm doing the cross court, serve from the left is just because the little tiny bit of spin it puts on it takes it away from the player. That's literally it. The other, like, if you are eagle-eyed and paying close attention, you will see that if a rally goes more than a couple of strokes, I immediately hit a drop shot. It basically takes away half of the court for the other user, and so that way I can just hit the ball on the other side very, very hard and they can't touch it. And that's going to be a strategy for the whole game. So basically, even at the very end when I'm playing the hardest players, like, one of the primary strategies you use is you drop shot, and then you just hit the ball cross court. Pretty simple. So yeah, how's everyone doing? I've had a very hectic weekend. I just got home. I was out of town, and I just got home. I don't know, 40 minutes ago, maybe less than that. Maybe 40 minutes ago. All right, so now we're ranked number 2 in juniors. So now we got a challenge. Let's do that. Yeah, I just got home like 40 minutes ago. But anyway, so now we're gonna challenge. The junior champion, who is now a member of the senior team. Very sleepy, 3.5 hours of nap time today. Yeah, it's a busy, you know. Marathon season is busy. What was everyone's favorite Mario thing that they've seen so far? There's been some really interesting stuff from what I've been able to watch, at least. So yeah, there are different body types for the players. So this guy is a larger player. He's a big boy. So he'll hit the ball much harder, but also he doesn't move nearly as well. So it's actually easier to get aces on this body type specifically. So now, if I beat this guy, which I should, I will become the junior class champion, and I'll become a member of the senior team. This guy does not drop back down, so like you don't drop back down to junior for getting beat. That's not how that works. There's only one junior champion and lots of senior members. And then once I'm a senior class member, then I can go. I actually messed that up. That's my fault. I can go to the senior courts, which is clay, and we'll start challenging senior team members immediately. But first, we'll reset the game to avoid the cutscene. As usual. Alright, here's your little drop shot. Also, if there's any tennis vernacular here that is unfamiliar to anybody here, feel free to ask. I know a thing or two about tennis. Oh man, I messed that up too. It's fine. is this guy's name? I think this guy's name's Bob. Oh yeah, it's definitely Bob. The lady I beat in the last round, her name was Beth. This guy's name's Bob. I think I've lost 3 points. It's not great, but it's not that bad. There we go. So the senior class is when I'm gonna start not being able to systematically get service aces on every single point when I'm serving. So then we'll actually have to start like playing tennis. Oh boy. A little bit of rust there. That's okay though. Fine. Alright. I think I just won the game, yeah. So now we're a member of the senior team. Alright. We reset. And now we go to senior. So that just skipped a long cutscene where your mentor Emily comes and like gives you some sort of medal for becoming the junior class champ and tells you, oh, you can go to the senior or whatever, blah 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 blah. So you don't need any of that. So you just go here. So now we're in the senior team. This is Emily actually right here we're talking to. She's our mentor. She's also a member of the varsity squad. I think this guy's one of the jerks actually. Let's see. No, dude, he's not a jerk for sure then. Right. Down the line slice. Is this gonna work? Okay. This guy's name is Mark, I think? This guy's name is Brian. It's definitely not right. Down line topspin there. We're trying to remember how to play this game again. There we go. That one's right. So this one I think we can get service aces at least on that side. I don't know that I have any return ace tech there. We're gonna find out though. So this is a slightly different song. So you guys get this song for the next half hour instead of the previous song. Oh, actually lost there. Funny. You don't see out very often. It's very rare. Nope, still nothing. So yeah, hitting the ball like that is called a down the line service. It's literally it. So because it goes down the line. So we use a down the line topspin on the left side. Ah! Now we just drop shot him there. Once you get him way down at the baseline and not anticipating it, then the drop shot will always just work. That's true in real life too. It's like an actual real life tennis strategy. Let's go this way. Took much longer than I could have. Oh, he's actually figured this out, so I gotta be a little careful. I think if I hit that a little bit better, then he'll miss it again. I'll try that next time I serve anyways. Nice. Okay, that was a good return. You can do that. It was possible. Ah! Nope, nope, nope. Alright, that's set number 1. No, that was not good. So yeah, so I guess I can try to explain how services work. So there's basically a timing on when you hit the ball, and so there's a whole range of timings that will give you that like nice. The nice above your head. It's kind of like any Mario Golf game. If you hit it in like a sweet spot, there's a nice. But inside of the nice, there's 3 other segments. So there's like early, medium, and late. And it puts different amounts of like speed on the ball. So if you hit it perfectly in the middle, that's like your best possible serve. So against this guy, if you do that down the line serve with the top spin on the left side, if you do that with medium or early timing, then he won't catch it. But if you do it with late timing, he might catch it. And on this side, I haven't really figured out what the... My notes say you can do that with slice, but I haven't been able to figure out what that is. Oh, see? So I did that one a little bit late, and he caught it. And that's exactly why. Also, the AI does adapt, so if you do that same, like, once you reach a certain skill level, the same exact serve won't always work. Like, so that top spin serve worked for the first set and change, but now it doesn't seem like it's working anymore, so if you change it up a little bit, give it a shot, I guess. Oh gosh. Oh, we're fine. Everything's good. Oh, that one worked. Suddenly everything's good again. No, I'm messed. Oh, actually, yeah, had he hit that ball better, then he would have gotten that game, but he didn't, so. Oh gosh. Point. We're almost done with this one. Alright. First senior game done. Just 3 more. Is that gonna work? Who knows? Alright, this might be working. Let's see. She's not even close there. This is Joy. Oh, Jesus. So yeah, that was a good example of the AI is learning how to return the serve, but I like blew past it the first time. Oh gosh! I'm cool with people vibing. It's late. It's the end of the night. Tomorrow's the actual Mario day. Let's try a cross-court slice here. Oh, that works fine. Maybe this is gonna work too? Yeah, so now we're mixing it up. We're swerving her. See, and now she returned that. So now we're gonna try the down the line one again. Yeah, that down the line serve after a fault, I think against anybody can always be a return ace if you slice it down back to the left. Let's try you again now. Nope. We'll try this down the line though. I definitely waited too long there. That was my own fault. Let's try this down. Little tennis elbow playing this game. Ooh, look at you returning that. Yeah, that's what happens. Once I'm fully committed to the drop shot, if that happens, there's just not a whole lot I can do about it. If a shot hits the net after I'm fully committed to a drop shot, then the drop shot's just gonna hit the net. There's not much I can do about it. Almost done. That was good. That was actually good play. That's my fault. That's just good. So I think this is the end. This is match point. So once these guys are as you can see, once you put when you put the game tries to balance stuff out. It tries to make sure that you don't become like completely unbeatable at high level. So it tries to like, if you put points into other things, it will like decrease the points. This guy I think is the jerk. You've got some nerve challenging me. I'll hit you so hard you won't think of challenging me again. Probably not. I think I'll be fine. His name is Ali for some reason. Cropping actually cropped the bottom of the screen. Not a ton, just enough. Yeah, you can't see like the bottom. That's weird. Hey, there is like a pretty fans of this game really do like this game, and I'm one of those people. So anytime I see somebody who likes this game, I also like this game. So thank you for coming, fellow liker of this game. Gotta drum up some more. It is a bit light on the Mario, though. I will admit that. I was trying to look through my my capture instead of my actual gameplay. Very strange feeling. We'll just do cross, I think. I might know what the problem is. I'm not sure when I'm gonna fix it though. I think I'll fix it when I beat this. I think I should be able to. There's a specific move there where if you dive for the ball and lob it over their head, it like becomes a return ace. I'm not very good at that particular strat though. So we'll do our best though. Oh, I messed this up completely. Oh, we're actually fine. He bungled that up. See, they're so much faster. These guys are. This guy specifically has a lot of foot speed. And so once they're faster, you can't just like muscle the ball by them. They can run really. They can get to almost anything. So it's about being smart and getting them completely out of position like this. Which is why that strat works even at high levels when players are actually really very good. I haven't dropped a game yet. I probably will in the tournament. Is probably when it will happen. I don't think it'll happen against Sammy. Spike or Emily probably. I'll definitely lose a game against Emily. Acos maybe. I'm having a bad day. I'm like entirely on autopilot now. Just goofing around, trying new things. We're experimenting. Oh, that's what I'm supposed to do. Yeah. My notes actually say to do that. A good down-the-line slice will cause him to hit the net there. Try it again and see what happens. Maybe? I'll see. Try to better that time. Hard to do anything consistently against these guys. Anything above junior, really. Apparently, the Japanese version of this game has some strats, has some service strats that work better. But also they don't have the sped up message boxes. But it still saves time overall. I actually have the Japanese version of this game somewhere. I think I bought it at TwitchCon. Oh boy. Yeah. Nice. See, sometimes you surprise them. You swerve them a little bit and messes them up. Let's try a cross-court here, see what happens. Yeah, is this, I think this is the second set already, so I think we'll be challenging the senior champ after this. This is kind of flown by, you know. Like an hour in. Oh gosh! Yeah. That'll happen more and more frequently as the players get better. They'll like anticipate what you're gonna do and they'll serve in the other direction. Yep. My serve and volley were fine, but I lost. I'm just better than you. Built different. Yeah, this lady was really nice. Her name is Faye. And she's very nice. She's like, oh, I wish I could let you win and get varsity, but that's just not how it works. Let's try down the line. Yeah, so down the line stuff works way better. My notes for Faye just says question mark, question mark, question mark, which means I never filled it out, which means that's okay. But she seems to be similar to the person I just played. Ah! It's fun, I can like barely pay attention and still play this game okay. So once I win this game, I'll be part of the varsity squad, and then I will I'll basically challenge the lowest member of the varsity traveling team, number 4. And once I win, I'll be eligible to play in the Island Open, and then we'll play in the Island Open, and that'll be the second half of the game. It's just the Island Open. Much longer, because they have 3 game sets. No, 3 set matches. Game sets are still 6. If you do want to see Mario on your screen, but without a lot of Mario like action, the next game I'm playing after this one, Yoshi's Cookie, lots of Mario. You see Mario, his mug is there the whole time. But it's just a puzzle game. It's about cookies. Yeah, this body type is one of the larger body types, so she doesn't run quite as fast as the previous guy did. His name's Allie. This lady's name is Faye. See? This is the one time I didn't do a drop shot where she hit the wall when she hit the net. And this time, crushed it. So this is the first set already. Oh, see? This is going by nice and quickly. We're doing great. Just slowly dissociating while playing this. Mario Tennis Hour Tour, I think it's called, or something. Yeah, I played that game as well. I don't remember if they reused assets or not. I think you can still play as the like Alex and Nina. I think those are the same. I can't remember. It's been long enough since I played it. I played the GBA one when I first started speedrunning this one, so I played it maybe 10 years ago now. Doesn't feel that long ago, but it really is that long ago. And I'm wearing a Mario shirt. Yeah. Does that count for anything? Sometimes I let a rally go on for too long and I realize, like, what am I doing? Just put the hammer down. Stop toying with my food. That game, the GBA game, the big difference is it has those like the power moves that are like extremely OP actually if you use them properly, and the whole game just becomes using those power moves. So one of the many reasons I never speedran it. I don't really have time to speedrun. I make time for things that matter. RGL is one of those things. I don't stream very much. I don't speedrun new games a ton. I will always have time for RGL. I think this is it, or is this the first set? I don't even know anymore. Absolutely fully dissociating at this point. Just a fugue state playing this game. I'm literally just using it's like, well, I guess that's what you're supposed to do with speedrunning. It's just muscle memory. That's match point. Yeah, okay, wow. No, that was triple match point. Double match point. That's fine. The flow state, exactly. I'm in a state of, like, the state of nirvana or whatever. We're starting to put stuff into speed now. Alright, and then we reset. Nope, I don't want... I hit it down. I hit down, I swear. There we go. Alright, and now we're going to the varsity court, which is in a completely different area. So now that we are on varsity, we're just going to challenge the varsity traveling team to a game. So these are the varsity players. This guy Kevin is the #1 ranked player in the program in school. This guy we're talking to, the big fella, he's #4. I actually don't know this guy's name. It's the only guy I don't know who's the person's name. I do think I can. I think there are some. I think there are some. The crab walking, yeah. That's a that's actually like movement. It's movement tech in this game. Yeah, from what I remember, there are possible service aces against this guy. He's one of the slower characters in the game. And then there's actually, after I beat this feller here, there's actually an unskippable cutscene coming up. But I still have to mash A to get through all the text boxes, so you don't get to, like, whatever, get up and stretch or whatever. But you should get up and stretch. You can. Yeah, I always found this speedrun a little bit funny because what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to learn like all of these different techniques, and there's like a bunch of different tutorials you can play, and then you're supposed to like improve your equipment and level up and stuff, and slowly make your way up the ranks until you're like of a rank to challenge the varsity players. The speedrun just comes in, just like beefs up on the wall practice, and then immediately just like bulldozes everybody in one day. Just moves up all the way. I like to think it's in one calendar day. I guess 3 calendar days technically. Nice. This is also where the game stops explaining to you how the games work. Kevin's just like, yo, you guys know how to play tennis. Let's just play some tennis, y'all. Yeah, Wall is the best one. Wall, like, bang for your buck in terms of time to like, experience gained is by far the best one for this speedrun. 'Cause the other one is like the machine, which is much harder, but also just doesn't give you as much XP. We're just goofing around now. Is the line judge the bus driver from The Simpsons? Is it Otto? Kinda, yeah. I like that. And in a hot pink suit, but yes, it's definitely Otto. Oh yeah, you can see the line judge on the other side because I play the version of the game where I'm always at the bottom. I always forgot about that. Rock on, dudes. Alright. So that's a strat also. If you actually intentionally die for the ball there, you can get it far enough out where it confuses the AI and you just lose. And they just miss the ball completely. Yeah, always bottom is definitely better, I agree. There are a couple of speedrunners who actually do speedrun from the top. I've never been able... I can't... It's just hard to play. It's just harder for me. It's hard for me to, like, judge where the ball is and stuff. I'm just not as good at it. The ball hit me in the face. That's part of the speedrun, is on the very first game you play, you have to change the camera mode to be always down. The exclamation point, yeah. Getting hit in the face. So yeah, so the Island Open is when I'm gonna have to actually start paying attention, because all 4 of the opponents you play in the Island Open are very difficult, and you really need to pay attention. Sammy is pretty manageable. But Spike, Emily, and Akaz are all very difficult. Let's go this way. Is that Mario? No. No, OJ. It's not Mario. There's Mario on my shirt, though. The Island Open is intentionally very difficult. It's actually a pretty sharp step up in difficulty. So much so that they let you practice. So if you're in the Island Open, you can reset the game and go back to your school and start and level up some more if you think you're under leveled. I think we're done. Is that it? Yeah, okay. Mario the shirt equals run validated. Hell yeah, brother. Alright. And we reset again. Alright, so this is the long, unskippable cutscene. So she's gonna go like, wait! You're supposed to be in the chairman's office, or whatever his name is. The traveling team is supposed to be in the president, so this is now a cutscene. Yeah, the top and the bottom are just a little bit cut off. I don't actually care that much. Yeah, they didn't want you to be like super OP if you just kept grinding. So it tries to keep everything balanced. If you actually are too balanced, the game gets very, very hard. This build, the build that the speedrun does makes the game much easier. The super power control build. All right, we're going to the Island Open, y'all. Morning of the departure. We're gonna walk in formation here, which is very funny to me. You need to be super sunk into 2 of them. you can't be totally balanced. So the speed, like you can do a speed finesse build. I've beaten the game with a speed finesse build. It's more difficult, but it's very doable. If you're completely average at everything, the game's over. And Nina and the others arrive at the island open. Why this is the one cut scheme that's not skippable? Who knows? The head, I think he's like the headmaster of the academy or whatever. So the Island Open is a tournament where all 4 tennis academies play each other. So we're called the Academy. There's 3 other academies, and they use different like colors to represent them. So the Academy is like the orange team, I think. There's also the Union, the Empire, and the Factory. And we're representing the Academy. Alright, so now we leave, and then we come back, and now everyone's ready to go. So now we just play the video game. Alright. So we're playing Sammy first. So now these are now 3 set matches. So the game's going to be 150% as long, because you have to win 3 sets. So yeah. So yeah, so the step up in ability here is very sharp. So everyone else you've played is basically like a dumb, small child compared to everyone you play in the Island Open. So this is like the true test. The Empire, correct, there is the Empire. Empire is, I think is where Spike, right? I think it's Spike's team. This is Sammy's team. Sammy's team is the Union. Oh yeah, that's right. I actually do have one of my animated emotes is Nina's celebration. If I have time, I'll put it in chat at some point. Yeah. The ones where when you lose they fall over in disgust on every point that they lose is very funny. Hell yeah. Shout out to RGL. I love RGL. RGL is one of my homes on Twitch. And I do always love their... I like to participate in their events whenever it is possible for me to do so. Excited to see what everyone has submitted for Retrothon. Oh gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, okay. Sometimes that does happen. If I'm a little bit too like excitable about the drop shot, I can hit it out like that. Because now I have 10-10 in control. If you hear this part of the song, that means that it's taking too long. Yeah, the game doesn't loop from point to point, so, and it's a pretty long loop. So if you get to the part of the song that goes da 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 in this version of the song, then you know that this particular game's taking too long. Yeah, Sammy's animations are very funny. Spike's loss animation is my favorite of all the lost ones. Or no, maybe it's ACOS. That's ACOS. Yeah, but when she gets a point on you, she kind of has this, like, dopey grin. It's funny. Oh gosh, this is a mess, yeah. The problem with Sammy is she combines two... The thing she's maxed out in is speed and control. So she can get to everything, and then if you're not placed correctly, she will hit the ball away from you. And I, of course, have no speed, and so if she hits the ball away from me, it's just a lost point. You just give up. So, once again, you're just trying to get her at as many disadvantages as possible. So you want her, like, shot in corners, diving, that kind of stuff, as much as possible. And not, like, comfortable at the baseline. So, like, running to the ball instead of... For a long time, Sammy was the one of the toughest opponents, actually. I think the toughest opponent, I think everyone can agree, is Emily. Emily's the hardest player in the game. That's your mentor. You're actually gonna play her later. Spoilers, I guess. And if you lose a match, nothing happens. It's just a game over, and you can just reload from save. So it's not like you can't win. You have to win the tournament. That's what. Oh, out of bounds. Yeah. Wow. Getting some really rare stuff. The drop shot into the net and the drop shot out of bounds are both pretty rare. Yeah. So Sammy's maxed out in speed and control. Spike is maxed out in power and spin. It's the exact opposite character from Sammy, which I find significantly more difficult. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do about that. That's my fault. Once again, that means that I've at least lost 2 points. And I've lost 3. Oh, we're gonna get a first deuce. Maybe, or maybe I'll just lose the game. Alright, there's deuce number 1. So in tennis, when a game goes 40-40, it's deuce. And you have to win the game by 2 points, so... It goes deuce and then advantage and then... So now it's advantage me. And then if I score again now, then I win the game. But I didn't, so it's deuce again. This is a great way to lose time in a speedrun, is just getting a deuce. Dropping a deuce, as they say, as the kids will say. Good. Alright. I'm dead, yeah. There's nothing I can do about that. I'm trying, like, she's hitting it in spots where I can't quite drop shot. I don't have enough time to get my legs underneath me and do a drop shot, and so I just haven't been able to work. Alright, I'm doing it again. Deuce number 3. Shoot. Deuce number 4. So this is why Sammy's hard, sometimes. And it just randomly happened. Like, I was just, like, cruising, and then suddenly, like, I can't. I just can't do it. I break this up. Actually, we're fine. I think we did it. Finally! Alright, we did it. That was unusual, but we did it. It's fine. Finally, jeez. I think it would have saved time to just lose the game. Like, I think we would have saved time. Nice. Okay. There is a way. Yes. So if I do a perfect, serve down the line, then that's effectively an ace when the return goes into the net like I definitely hit A, but the game didn't think so. So it's fine. It happens. Alright. That wasn't so bad. We're back on track here. We're doing good. Told y'all to be ready for some tennis, because there's some gosh darn tennis right now. I don't think I'm emotionally prepared for Emily, honestly. Just buy a faulty up. I like this is like the Wimbledon court. It's like a classic grass court. You can see that like the grass is slowly dying where people play the most. It's pretty cool. Oh my goodness. Oh me, oh my. Good. I was betting on down the line there, but they definitely can go cross court from the middle like that. Alright, so that's set number 2. So previously that would have been the end of the game, but now we're playing like actually 3 set regulation games. So, much more game. More tennis for everybody. I hit A1 too many times. That's not gonna work yet. I have no idea what my pace is. I don't have my splits up. I have no idea what the pace of this is. Hopefully it's not bad. I did lose time on wall 3. I didn't lose a game, I don't think. I haven't lost a game yet. I lost a handful of points, and then that deuce was a disaster. Yeah, these games are just super well made, honestly. Like, all of these Camelot sports Mario games are all, like, really well made. I kind of goofed that up, but we survived. Yeah, so I'm like a prodigy, like, wow, you're already in the open! Oh my gosh! It's like, wow, you won in your very first Island Open! Oh my gosh! But yeah, we go through, we kind of mash through the dialogue, so you don't get to see anything. The dialogue's actually pretty fun. I goofed that up. That was my fault. I was like, not thinking. Yeah. Can I? No, see, that's me being slow. That's the speed. You saw my speed on display there. Oh, crap. Okay. Pay attention. Pay attention. Alright. I don't like using drop shot cheese, like, this early in the game, but drop shot cheese is gonna have to be it. I moved that up, though. That's just gonna be a fault. I think we'll just try the, that. I think that'll work just fine. Yep. One more time. I mean, I've done that like 3 times now, where she just, I hit it right back to her and she just hits it cross court and I'm big and slow and can't touch it. Second, like, deuce-a-thon here. Alright. Get out of here. This does not bode well for me against Emily, I have to say. Okay. One more game. And I can move on to even more difficult. Match? That wasn't terrible. That could have been much worse. Alright. So I beat Sammy. Cos beats Ellis. Frank beats Sean. And Cos beats Eldon. And then there's like 4 seeded players. They got buys. 3 of them were these guys. Mark, Kevin, and Emily are my duos. So now we're gonna play Spike, who's from the Union. No, that's not true. He's from the Empire. We kind of look a little bit similar, actually. Alright, so Spike is a gigantic jerk. Very irritating, man. If you give him time, he has this drop shot that, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it, like, curves, like, the entire length of the court, and it's extremely bizarre. So if you let him set his feet, he can do that, the drop shot of doom. He also hits the ball very hard, so if you let him get his feet underneath him, he can hit the ball completely cross court. He can hit over your head. He can. There's the drop shot. Actually, you just saw it twice. And you can lob it over your head. He's also the first opponent you see that actually does nice serves back at you, which gives you a lot less time to react to serves. So once again, I'm basically cheating in a direction based on where he's standing and his tendencies, and I don't. Sometimes I guess wrong, and so they'll just get a service ace, and that's the end of it. Yeah. Again, the great equalizer is the drop shot. The drop shot makes them chase after the ball. It takes away half the field or half the court from them, so it makes life a lot easier. So use drop shots. TLDR, just use drop shots. That's a fault? Oh, it's not a fault. I assumed it was a fault. Yep, see? He just hit the ball, like, clear by me. I had no chance. Yeah. Okay, we're fine. Everything's good. Also, people who have beaten this game, who have beaten this game know that there's like a fun little... Oh, see, he just lobbed that over my head. There's a fun little Easter egg at the end of the game. I'm not gonna give it away because that's not fun. But people who have played this game know what I'm talking about. It's fun, it's silly. Oh boy, see? I guessed wrong. You just shot it right by me. Ah! Oh boy. Yeah, no chance. That got away from me. Alright, that's set number 1. I gotta do that 2 more times. That was basically as good as it gets against Spike. I could technically do better. Like that, for example. For the most part, he didn't take a game from me. He only took a couple of points. It was not the end of the world. Okay, we did okay there. The thing that would have beaten me there, he had 2 shots. I was like up, my belly was up, pressed up against the net. The one shot that will beat me in that situation is the hard lob. And he will occasionally do that. So there's your drop shot. So if you let that drop shot actually curve, it'll just curve away from you. And it's very, very mean. That's my emote. That was one of the original animated emotes I made when affiliates got animated emotes. Yeah, see, if he hits that drop shot and you don't catch it immediately before the it crests, before like the apex, it like gains speed and you can't really do anything with it. You're just gonna chase after it like a doofus. So whenever I see him hit that, I try to catch it right. I should have hit something by now. That's gonna work. Nice. Okay. Anytime I can avoid a rally with any of the last 3 characters, we're happy. So I countered his drop shot with my own drop shot. He had drop shot. Nerd. Oh boy. I just missed that. I just didn't hit the ball. No, sometimes you just don't hit the ball. Oh god. Guess wrong. Should be right here. That's the same service that everyone else actually faults. But he hits the ball so hard, even when he hits it badly, that it doesn't actually fault at all. Haha! Your lob was not good enough, good sir. I'm sorry. I'm starting to trash talk the CPU. This game gets mean, I swear. Get out of here. Alright, so this is set number 2, if I'm not mistaken. This might actually not be terrible. We still have Emily, never mind. Still have Emily. Emily is tough. That was my fault again. Okay, okay. Concentrate, my guy. We're back to deuce. This is our first deuce with Spike, at least. Not bad. Sometimes I get like too lazy, and the CPU will score 40 points against me. I'm like, all right, lock in, let's go. Actually, pay attention again. Oh boy, guess wrong. Oh boy, this is not me. We're fine. Yeah, if you can get out in front of that drop shot, like if you know it's coming, you can get out in front of it, it's actually not possible. The problem is that you can't. It just spins away from you like a doof. Ah! Alright, fine. That's a very strong topspin, forehand topspin. Just get like, way over your head. See, and I tried to I don't He did that. He used knowledge against me there. So I kept cheating towards the line. And then he shot a couple past me behind me. Thank you. Thanks for the good luck. Have a good night. Woo. Nice. Nice. Nice, okay. If I could consistently get that net, that would make my life so much easier. Oh yeah, it was with power, but it don't matter. It's the little last time I've served against him. Unless I don't win this game, which is possible. I'm actually playing okay today. Aha! See? There you go. He thought he was going to get me again with that. Not this time. This actually could be a return ace, no, it's not. This is good. Alright. Spike is donezo. 6 love, 6 love, 6 love. Alright, so this is the hardest fight in the game coming up now. This is by far the hardest. The hardest fight in the game here is Emily. So Emily is it's been the same, it's the same, so Mark actually lost to ACOS. And Kevin is also going to lose to ACOS. We're going to play ACOS in the finals once we beat Emily. So Emily's been our mentor this whole time. She's the one who like brought us around campus when we first joined, etc., etc. Alright, Emily is just very, very good at everything. She's like a little bit broken. So she has the speed that Sammy had, and the control that Sammy had, but she has the power that Spike had. And she will absolutely ruin your day, and she will lob the ball over your head. She doesn't have the special trick shot that Spike has, but she also has really good control. And so she'll hit the ball away from you and actively try to do it. So yeah, if I don't So if I let, like, rallies get away from me, this is the only character where long rallies really, really tip in her direction. So I really want to finish rallies in 1 or 2 strokes. Otherwise, she's so much faster than me, and she hits the ball just as hard as I do. And so I'm in very severe disadvantage. That was my fault. Again, cheating. I just cheated the wrong way. Alright, we're good. That's one game. We broke her, and that's important. We broke her serve. That's always a good sign. I've never successfully done any sort of service ace against Emily in any capacity. I've never done it. Don't know how to. Don't know if it's possible. Genuinely. She just returns everything. Alright. So far, everything's okay, though. Not bad. Okay. Sometimes you can use their power against them like that. Oh, boy. Nice. Okay. See? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me, you're not gonna, you can't fool the fooler. Or whatever. So yeah. She returns everything, including mail. This has gone suspiciously well, I would say. That cross court serve is just like hellacious. She's so fast. All she has to do there to beat me is to, yeah, see, and then the longer it goes, there's like less of a chance of me to like be able to get my feet underneath me, and so she just wins. All she has to do there, if I'm diving cross court like that, like all she has to do is hit the ball on the other side of the court, and there's no way for me to touch that. However, the AI is not always smart enough to do that. That's the hardest serve in the entire game to return. Is that serve. That pink serve cross court from that side of the field. Sometimes even if I'm waiting for it, I can't do it. Oh, she faulted. So yeah, so this is true for every single enemy in the game, opponent in the game. If they fault, they're going to serve a very soft down the line serve. It's the safest serve in the game. So you can just get right behind the down the line. Alright, so that gives me enough time, and then we just... Yeah, see, once she gets up on the net, I just cannot... It's very hard to do anything with it after. Alright, we're good. Ho ho! In your face. Sometimes it's just let her take that one. Let her have that. It's a really good serve. I can't do anything with it. Such a difficult serve. See, even when I return it, she can just do that. And I literally cannot touch it. Alright. I'm actually really happy with how the Emily fight's going right now. It's going pretty darn well. There we go. That's how you do it. You slowly... you cannot let me... I cannot let her be at the net while I am at the baseline. That's what will kill me. Alright, that's 2 sets. Not bad. Not bad if I say so myself. She saw what I was trying to do, and she was trying to prevent it, but she just didn't hit it good enough. Frick! Oh my god! Oh my goodness! That was complete chaos. There we go. That's actually what I'm supposed to do there. That's the actual strat. BBC. This game does have some jams, for sure. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Alright. That's how it's with Emily, if you're not paying attention, you can let a game get away from you so fast. And suddenly you're down 40 to 15 and there's nothing you can do. Oh, I messed this up completely. Let's just try to fix it. So my best chance here is just deucing, seeing what happens. Alright. Okay, we got the deuce. I love this game. That's what I was saying. This is the very first game I ever speedrun. I started speedrunning this game in 2014. Alright, she actually won. No, she hasn't won yet. Okay. Alright, we're not actually, like, completely dead yet. This is very bad. We need to... Okay. Alright, well, there you go. So she won a game. I was trying to see if I wanted to... I was going to see if I could actually blank everybody. I often lose a game to Emily every so often. Oh, this is screwed up, actually. It's fine. We're already in the third set, so we're doing just fine time-wise. Yeah, we're doing just fine, actually. I'm not gonna PB or anything. I haven't run this game seriously in so long, and I messed up on the wall a bunch. But honestly, I'm pretty happy with my showing here. I don't know how to... Alright, so that's how I return that properly. I'm like de-rusting live while we're doing this. I'm like remembering how to beat the game again. Oh, frick. Yes, there is a... I will say, lack of Mario is a mark against it for sure. Alright, one more game and I get to serve for it because I lost that one game. Oh, I messed that up. That's fine. Wait, hey. There we go. One more. This is match point. Alright. So that was the hardest fight in the game. And we kind of cruised. That was not bad. I'm shocked at how well that went. Like, actually flabbergasted how well that went. Alright, we gotta keep you at 10. We gotta keep you at 10. Alright. Alright. So this is the big upset is that ACOS beats Kevin here. So 2 unranked, 2 unseeded players in the finals. So yeah, Emily is the hardest thing that the game throws at you. ACOS and DCOS are the Costello brothers. That's who they are. I do not know what their names are. They're also doubles partners. You would play this game in doubles. So that's ACOS. ACOS is still good. Like if you're not paying attention, he will hurt you. But for the most part, the worst part of the game is over now. Now we're just... oh wait, no, I did that wrong. I think down the line slice actually hurts him. Oh boy, okay. The biggest thing with ACOS is that his returns, his serves are just much more returnable than Emily's. So you can cheat way more. Like if you cheat wrong on Emily's, she just absolutely she kills you. The one thing that ACOS does do, it's a tennis RPG specifically. It's literally a tennis RPG. There's actually more RPG elements than just stats. There are items and stuff you can equip. It's just they're not necessary for winning the game. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the one thing that ACOS can do better than anyone else is lob the ball over your head. So if you let him, if you're up near the top, near the net, and he's at the baseline, and you let him like get his feet underneath him, he will lob the ball over your head 10 times out. Oh. It's a sports RPG. Shout out to sports RPGs. There is a this is the Game Boy Mario Tennis. There's also a Game Boy Mario Golf that's very similar to this, where you're just like some person like I don't actually know. Oh, that worked. That you're just some person like newbie at the academy who's like becomes the rising star. The golf, there's a There's a similar golf game on Switch called Golf Story. That's kind of the same thing. Golf Story is a lot of fun. I played it when it first came out. I don't know how many years ago now. But I love Golf Story because when I saw Golf Story came out, like I grew up with Mario Tennis and Mario Golf on the GBC. Like those are childhood games for me. So so Golf Story was like day one I bought it and I beat the game in like a week. And I haven't gone back. I should go back and play that again. It was a lot of fun. That's not something you see every day. So you can tell, yeah, so also ACOS has the best lost to points animation in the entire game. IMO. Where he kind of falls over and gets dizzy. It's very funny. So this is set number 1 already. So you can see that, like, I'm not even paying attention here. We're back to just muscle memory here. Emily is the only game, is the only match where I'm, like, really locked in for the whole game. So yeah, so once we win this game, we'll be the Open Island champions, and we'll be done. Everyone's favorite Mario character, Sunny. Oh, I messed that up completely. So there's his famed lob. I just stayed back. Smart enough. Stay back. Everyone's favorite Mario character, Nina. The interesting thing about this game is that it is a direct tie-in to the N64 Mario Tennis. So if you have a GBC link cable, which I do, you can actually link it to your N64, and you could play N64 Mario Tennis with your GBC character. It's pretty cool. Or is it the other way around? It's or maybe it's you can bring your your N64 save into here and unlock characters in the game here. It's either both directions or just that direction. But there are, yeah, so basically there are other modes. This game has a lot of content. So there are other modes other than story modes. There's a bunch of exhibition modes, and there's also practice modes. So some practice modes are... I'm not even paying attention anymore. Other practice modes are unlocked. You can unlock characters by beating practice modes, and some practice modes are unlocked by importing N64 save data. So there's his lob. I'm not paying attention. Let's actually lock in here for a second. No, he just wins the game. It's fine. Who cares? And so yeah, there are certain mini games that are unlocked by N64 data, and then there are also and then you can play exhibition matches with these characters. So there's Mario, Luigi, Peach, DK, Wario, a whole bunch of and they all have, you know, it's what you expect. So like Mario and Luigi are like all-rounders. Peach is Peach and like maybe Yoshi are like the finesse players, and then Wario and DK and maybe even Bowser. No, I think just Wario and DK are power characters basically. I can't get myself to concentrate again. Alright, we're good. We're fine. See, we did it. It's fine. So that's this. I've only dropped 2 games. I dropped 1 game against Emily, and now I've dropped a game to ACOS. And that's mostly due to... Shout out to Sasuke. It's actually really true. Let me actually do this properly. I think I can get him to that. It's not He's also very, very dramatic. The Costello brothers are extremely dramatic individuals. There's a I was just playing this yesterday, but there's a Dreamcast fighting game called, I think it's called Project Justice, and it has a bunch. It's basically like sports anime, or no, it's like high school anime but fighting game, and so each character is like part of the, like one of the clubs. So there's like a tennis character, and there's like a soccer character, and there's like a swimming club character, and there's like a kendo character. It's very strange. Also, shout out to the Dreamcast. I love the Dreamcast. If there's any Mario on the Dreamcast, I'd be playing it right now. Ugh! Alright, we're good. So, we're right at my PB. My PB is 202.39 or something like that. So we're not gonna PB, which we already knew. That is not new information. But I think we can be underestimate, which I was not sure was gonna happen at all. Nice, okay, so we can actually net him in both directions here. If we do this right. We're almost done, I think, right? I think I already have 2 sets under my belt, right? Okay. Bubba went through me. Oh, man. Haha! Alright. I do believe this is the last game of the match. Yeah, match point. The ball hit me! Of course, why not? Why not? Oh boy. I'm totally checked out because I thought the game was over. Alright, hold on. Alright, there we go. Alright, I won. I won the tournament. We did it. It's over. Why haven't I hit time yet? Because the game is not over yet. So this is there's like a little... All right. So now that I'm Open Island Tournament champion, we get a special cutscene here with the, I don't remember what they call him, headmaster, I guess. So he's explaining to us that we just received an invitation to play tennis from the greatest tennis player of all time, named Mario. So now we're going to travel to the Magic Kingdom and play. We're gonna play Mario. We're gonna play against Mario in tennis. So we're gonna fly up into the bright, magical rainbow, and then the game's gonna reset. So now it's Mario! There's Mario! There's Donkey Kong! Look, that's Yoshi! We have to watch this entire cutscene, too. There's Peach, Mario, that's Daisy. There's, I see Wario, Waluigi, early Waluigi, appearance. There's Bowser and Boo and Toad. We got Baby Mario for some reason as well. So these are all playable characters in like the exhibition modes. So basically, he didn't actually originally challenge us to a game. What we're mashing through here is Peach was welcoming us to Mushroom Kingdom because we won the Open Island Championship, and Bowser's like, "No, you must play him in tennis," and they're like, "Oh, okay." So we're just gonna play tennis. Alright, so asking me, do you want to play Mario in a game of tennis? I'm like, yeah, sure, bud. Waluigi, well, look, okay, look. Colors are hard. Colors are hard in Game Boy Color. I think he's supposed to be purple. Alright, so we're gonna play Mario. Also, the music is great in this. This is like maybe the best music in the whole game. I'd probably lose to Baby in tennis. I'm actually okay at tennis. I could beat a Baby. I don't think I could beat Mario. When we getting VB, I want to run Virtual Boy Mario Tennis someday. Alright. So, Mario is only maxed out on speed and nothing else. Which makes him worse than all 4 of the people we just played in the tournament. He sucks. He's actually terrible. If you can beat Emily, you can beat the crap out of Mario. And that's like the big letdown. The big letdown is that actually Mario sucks. See, he's like not even, he's like, like, his serve is easy to return. He doesn't return, like, he doesn't actually, I mean, I have a Virtual Boy consolizer. I can stream Virtual Boy games. I do realize I said his serves are really easy to return, and then he got an ace on me. Don't worry about it. I'm just sleepy. Be the change you want to see. Mario's never good, not even in his own game. It's true. How do you replicate the nausea? That's a good question. Stop guessing wrong, you doof. You've done your duties? I don't... I went through all of the Virtual Boy games to see like which ones were most runnable. I was really hoping that Kevin Costner's Waterworld was gonna be on Virtual Boy was gonna be runnable. It's not. It's not really playable. It's not even a finished video game, honestly. But yeah, I think the most runnable games are Wario Land, Mario Tennis, and whatever, Jack Bros. Yeah, consoleized Virtual Boy is really cool. The one I have, also you can play in any color you want. So you can play in red, or you can also play in like blue, like blue or purple or green, like softer colors. 3D Tetris is okay. It's just really hard. Like it's hard to visualize, you know. Oh boy. Oh boy. I just goofed that up. That is entirely my fault. I goofed that up. Put you right there. Is this like set number 1 or 2? Number 1. Oh my god, we have 2 more sets of this. Oh my god. We will, it'll be close, but I think we'll stay under estimate. Yeah, I didn't use that strat very much. The strat where you intentionally dive for the ball like that. Like, really messes the AI out, though. They're really bad at doing that. Ah, crap. Virtual Boy Mario Tennis is actually really hard. It's hard. The game's like clunky. I mean, everything about the Virtual Boy is clunky, so it's fair enough. But you get it. You understand what I'm saying. It's weird. Why is Mario bad? They could have made Mario really hard. The problem... The Virtual Boy has a lot of problems. One of them is that it was touted as like a mobile on-the-go like console, which it's not. You need like a Surface and like to peer through. There's a lot of the technology wasn't ready. Like there was a lot of obvious problems with it. But yeah, staring at red was definitely part of the issue for sure. Yeah, right. Just a blue Virtual Boy instead. All right. Little Linda from Bobby Burgers, man. Ah, Jesus. Yeah. Alright, one more set. We're actually overestimated. It doesn't matter. I thought I played okay. I'm just not good at the game anymore. That's fair enough. I mean, I'm not good at the game I'm not as good at the game anymore as when I ran this seriously. Because when I was making an estimate for this, I'm like, we'll take my PB and we'll add 15 minutes to it. It should be fine. There should be plenty of time, but that was not enough time. $220. I guess $220 should have been the estimate. It's fine. Who cares? It's just me after anyway, so even if I'm a few minutes overestimate. I'm gonna be overestimate for Yoshi's Cookie too, don't worry. I don't even speedrun that game at all. I just play it. I'm glad I didn't have a horrible Emily fight. This could have been much, much, much worse. I had practice runs. I did actually practice this game. But I had practice runs where Emily took like 4 or 5 games from me in a set. Don't play Waterworld on Virtual Boy. That's not a good game. Don't do that. I don't care about the estimate. It's fine. EBC's Waterworld. That game is so like. Have you played Waterworld on Virtual Boy? It's like a weird survival game where you have to survive like waves of enemies. It's really strange. All right, now the game's over. We did it. I do have to assign myself points though. Do that real fast before we finish the game. And that's the game. It's over. You finished. Oof. Yeah, no, Waterworld wasn't fun. I was hoping Waterworld would be funny jank, like Telero Boxer or Red Alarm or whatever, but man, that game is rough. Game's over. Huzzah. Next is Yoshi's Cookie for the NES. I'm not good at that game either, so probably will take a while. Yeah, I'll be right back, I guess.